Hi guys, so welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I just want to explain why you should try to get your hands on this really cool mount from BFA before patch 12.1, and that's simply because while this mount will still be obtainable during this new patch and after, it is gonna be way more difficult simply because the dungeon the mount is tied to, King's Rest, will be part of the new rotation for Mythic Plus, meaning that sadly you won't be able to farm it over than through Mythic Plus during this entire patch. So this mount is the Stalker from Battle for Azeroth, and this is overall a very nice raptor mount, and especially I love the armor on the mount. I think this is very unique, and in my opinion this mount is definitely a must-have for any collectioner out there, and so you will be able to get it from the last boss in King's Rest in Mythic difficulty, meaning that you can only farm it with this level of difficulty. You can get it in normal or heroic difficulty. And also because this is a Mythic dungeon, you can only do it once per week per character. So right now it's fairly easy to do because again, this is a dungeon you can probably farm in less than 4 or 5 minutes, and this is something overall that you can solo with most of your different characters, even the ones that are not level 90 yet. But sadly during patch 12.1 you won't be able to do that solo because the Mythic dungeon will automatically be put with the current difficulty. So basically if you want the mount you'll need to do some Mythic Zeros or Mythic Plus in order to have a chance at getting it. So knowing that patch 12.1 will most likely be released on the 12th of August when the Turbulent Time Waves will end, and that season 2 will start 1 or 2 weeks after that, I would strongly recommend you to do that in the meantime and on each of your different outs that can solo the dungeon. So again, the entrance of the dungeon is right here in Zuldazar in Battle for Azeroth. And then you can directly go and speedrun the dungeon. Sadly, there's no skip available inside of the dungeon, so you need to kill all the different bosses. But again, this is fairly easy to do. Remember also that if you don't have the teleport to Zuldazar yet, especially if you're playing on an Alliance character, you can use this toy right here, the Wormhole Generator Zandalar. It will simply require you to get engineering with the Zandalari, and then you can buy this toy from the auction house for 1000 gold on most realms and start using it right away. Another thing I want to point out here is that you will have another way to get this mount, and it will be through the Dawn of the Infinite dungeon from Dragonflight, because in this dungeon you can get the reins of the Quantum Courser. And basically you can convert this item into any of the different dungeon mounts from past expansions that you don't have already, and this includes the Stalker. So you'll still be able to also get it through that way, but it's definitely not easy to get the reins of the Quantum Courser, and then you're not guaranteed to get the Stalker. Only if this is the last remaining mount that you can get from all the different dungeons from previous expansions, of course. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to make this video because I know a lot of you really like this mount, and this is honestly something that I would recommend you to get. And sadly, in 12.1, it will be a little bit more difficult to get. But remember, after that, in patch 12.2 and after, it should go back to normal. So definitely, it will be way easier to farm after as well. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos. And in the meantime, I wish you all a great day. Bye.